nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. You know, like I said, I had to step back, regroup, get a new team, and came back strong.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know. I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
It's wild, because like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
Why is Terence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit.
Floyd Mayweather fired back after Terence Crawford recently claimed that he is the better fighter. Meanwhile, top champions like Dmitry Bivol, Alexander Usyk, and Artur Beterbiev all showed their support for Crawford by calling him the best pound-for-pound boxer in the sport today.
Crawford is amazing, not just good. He's amazing, and
he said the same thing about you.
Thank you, Terence. But I think he should be in the book for
really? Is that good?
How to learn boxing, you know?
Really?
For me, pound for pound, number 1 is Terence Crawford. I like this man, it's a great fighter.
I think it's Crawford first.
Crawford also said he never pictured himself facing Mayweather because he always looked up to him as a fan instead of seeing him as an opponent.
Never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll beat it.
Boy, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, and I beat his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person.
However, Max Kellerman argued that Mayweather's resume is deeper, but Crawford has shown a greater willingness to face anyone.
Wild, because like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes a difference to people.
Bob Arum also said that if both fighters were in their prime, he would choose Crawford to win because of his ability to adjust during a fight and smoothly switch between fighting stances.
Prime, who would have won, Crawford or Mayweather? Prime for prime.
Crawford.
Really? Why?
Because Crawford is a unique kind of fighter that other fighters haven't seen. And the ability that he has to switch, fighters aren't used to that. They don't train for that. I just think Crawford is a very, very unique talent.
Jim Lampley said a fight between Crawford and Mayweather would be very different in style and added that many of Floyd's victories came through smart and controlled performances.
That's a completely different fight, all right? Because Spence has been given to believe that he's every bit as good an offensive fighter as Terence Crawford or anybody else that he's going to be in with. So he learned something different Saturday night. But Floyd Mayweather never disabused himself of the understanding that he was a more of a backup counterpuncher than a go-forward counterpuncher, regardless of what he did to Diego Corrales. And that's a different kind of approach and effect than what Crawford achieved the other night. So that a Floyd Mayweather beatdown or one-sided win was much more of a paint job than what Crawford put together.
Tim Bradley said he would pick Crawford to beat Mayweather because of his versatility and because Floyd had difficulties when facing left-handed fighters.
Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand, the way he reaches with that.
Crawford also said that Mayweather was the greatest boxer of his generation, while he believes he is the greatest fighter of his own era.
One is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. There ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
Crawford also confidently said he believes he would defeat Mayweather at his best because he has complete faith in his own abilities.
In a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me?
No questions?
Why would you think that I would say Floyd? You know, that's one of my favorite fighters. But yeah, nah.
Crawford also praised Floyd for defeating every top fighter of his era, including Manny Pacquiao, and said he respected his dedication throughout his career.
If I take Floyd Mayweather in his absolute prime, and I take Manny Pacquiao in his absolute prime,
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd still beats it.
Floyd beat everybody.
You don't believe there's a guy at 140, 147 in the history of boxing that could have beat Floyd in his prime?
And me tough. Floyd, man, that boy, man, that's the GOAT, man. That boy bad.
What makes it, I mean, what, because, and I told people this, I said, look at Floyd. I said, Floyd, it's not that he trains, I mean, it's his life. And from the very beginning, he's like, I want to be the best.
He said that he wanted to be the very best. After taking a crushing defeat against Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez admitted that Crawford is far better than Mayweather because of the way he was completely outclassed.
Can compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence Bud Crawford, if you can?
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Shane Mosley said Crawford would be a more difficult opponent than Floyd because of his size, his longer reach, and the success he achieved across multiple weight divisions. He explained that Crawford has the physical tools to control distance, while also having the skill to adjust his style during a fight whenever needed. According to Mosley, Crawford has shown throughout his career that he can compete at the highest level against different kinds of opponents and still find a way to win. He believes Crawford stays calm under pressure, makes smart decisions, and never depends on just one strategy. Mosley also pointed out that Crawford has proven himself in several weight classes, which shows his ability to adapt against stronger and bigger fighters. He added that Crawford combines speed, power timing, and ring intelligence in a way that creates problems for almost anyone he faces. In his opinion, those qualities would make Crawford an even tougher challenge than Mayweather, because he can attack, defend, and change tactics at any moment during the fight while staying confident and focused from the opening bell until the final round.
Who thinks better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Showbiz the Adult said Mayweather has the stronger career based on everything he achieved, but believes Crawford has now proven that he is the better fighter through his performances and what he has shown inside the ring. He explained that a great resume is built over many years by collecting victories, winning world titles, and staying successful against top-level opponents. At the same time, he felt that judging who is the better fighter is not always based only on records because skill, ability, and overall performance inside the ring also matter. He pointed out that Crawford has continued to improve throughout his career, while showing complete control in many of his biggest fights. According to him, Crawford has displayed excellent timing, ring awareness, and the confidence to make adjustments whenever the situation changes. He also said that Crawford has consistently delivered dominant performances against high-quality opponents, which has strengthened the belief that he belongs among the greatest fighters of this era. In his view, Mayweather deserves full respect for everything he accomplished, but Crawford has reached a level where his talent and complete boxing ability make a strong case for being the better all-around fighter based on what he has demonstrated in recent years. :
Why is Terence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford never been a middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt.
Breadman Edwards said fans should stop comparing fighters from different eras and instead allow Crawford to be appreciated for everything he has achieved in his own time. He explained that every generation comes with its own challenges, different opponents, and unique circumstances, which makes direct comparisons difficult and often unfair. Edwards believes Crawford has earned the respect of the boxing world through his skill, consistency, and ability to perform at the highest level against quality competition. He also said that fans should focus on celebrating what Crawford is doing now instead of constantly measuring him against legends from the past. In his opinion, every great fighter deserves to be recognized for their own accomplishments without being forced into endless debates about who would win in imaginary matchups. He added that Crawford has built a remarkable legacy through hard work, dedication, and outstanding performances, and that should be appreciated on its own, rather than being overshadowed by comparisons with previous generations.
I don't know, it's a close fight. You know, it's things Floyd do better, it's things that Bud do better. But I'd rather not say, because I'm not going to just lie and just say nothing, like, and make up something just to, I got my opinion on, you know, how the fights will go, and, you know, but I think we should just let the man enjoy his great moment. He's a great fighter. And I see a lot of immature stuff, and I don't like the way things is going with Floyd and Roy. They two guys that a lot of the younger guys look up to, and they taking shots at each other in the media because of the who's better and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I just want to see Bud enjoy his moment. And, you know, unfortunately, they didn't fight. You know, they could have made, they kind of two different eras though, even though they was fighting at the same time. Floyd kind of was doing his different thing over there with PBC, and Bud's a lot young, about 10 years younger than him. So it didn't happen, and we got to just live with it. You know what I mean?